on. So Kevin's gone.
Yes.
I think that means that we're out of the regular show. Right?
Right.
You know what that means it's time for?
If it doesn't end in the next 30 seconds, I could see it going for hours. What a great title sequence I've just seen for the first time.
Wow.
I love it.
What effective branding.
What effective branding.
What effective
So now we're in the after show.
What effective branding.
And this is I want to be clear about something, which is that we've had a format up to now. We've had multiple formats for this show. And our most recent format is what we're calling the Irishman Plus, where we go for at least 60 seconds longer than Marty Scorsese's The Irishman.
Yeah, so we've considered our format up until this point is George's stubborn insistence that every episode must be longer than The Irishman.
And Patrick, how far are we from that goal right now?
We are currently 45 minutes away.
That's not long, Watto. You got to admit, that's 45 minutes in the world of this show is insanely short. Insanely short.
I have to admit, it's not very far away.
We're not far.
We're not far.
We're not far from it. However, we've had discussions. About possibly going that we don't always have to do an Irishman Plus. We could do a format that some would call an Irishman minus. I think that's very negative. I don't think that sounds very exciting. I don't like that name for it.
We could always do a theatrical cut of New York, New York.
That's right. Or something that I believe, Watto, you and I were casually referring to as a Sweet 3.
A Sweet 3. Just a sweet little 3.
Now, how far are we from a Sweet 3? We're 15 minutes from a Sweet 3.
We're 15 minutes. Hang on. I want to add, before I said this earlier, if you guys are having a good time and enjoying the show, there's a donate button down below. It goes to a lot of people behind the scenes.
Everyone's favorite part of the show.
You gotta keep the lights on. It helps out a lot. We appreciate it. $1, $2, $20, $100, whatever you want, whatever you got. We love it. Thank you. Go ahead.
I would give my money. I'm a billionaire, but I'm giving it mostly to education. So that's why it makes sense.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense to give it to yourself.
No, I can't give money to myself.
And this show is many things, but educational it is not.
No, we're not trying to. This is not a place to learn. This is a place to live. Come to our show and live your new life. This is what life is now, and it's a place you can come and live your life. And some of our shows have gone so long that we reach a point where people watching and people participating in the show start to think, is this my life now?
Yes.
Really, most shows don't have that format. Most shows have the format of you're watching a show and you know you're watching a show. But this show sometimes feels like, wait, is this my life now?
Friend of the show, Tom Sharpling, is suggesting a Magnolia Plus for possible.
I refuse to watch Magnolia without Kevin. If Kevin wants to come back and watch Magnolia with us in a future week, I'll do it. It would hurt me too much to watch it without Kevin.
I would say, I think if we wanted to do that, it might not be out of the realm of possibility.
I agree, and I think we should do it, and that's why I'm genuinely saying right now that we should save it.
Yeah. No, but I think he just means time-wise. It's only 3 hours, 9 minutes.
Oh, that's so close to a Sweet 3.
Very close to a Sweet 3.
Wait,
Magnolia, this is a new branding exercise. The Sweet 3. We want everyone talking about the Sweet 3.
The Sweet 3, because I work in trilogies typically. I have the Star Wars. It was made up of Sweet 3s for the most part. My American Graffiti trilogy, which was American Graffiti, More American Graffiti, and then the Radiolands prequel, because Brian Benben's character is the grandfather of et cetera, et cetera. Look it up. So Sweet 3s are a big part of it. Now, is Magnolia 3 and 9? That's 3 hours and 9 minutes?
Yeah.
So it's Magnolia.
3:10.
Magnolia is 3 hours and 3 minutes.
Ooh, what a sweet series of 3s. But we'd go for a 3:10 because the point of the plus is that you add just a little bit extra. You give it a little, you give it an extra 60 seconds.
No plus.
No plus.
You want to win. That's a pod race you want to win.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Having said that, we always want to be clear that the after show could end 30 seconds from now. We make no promises. We make no promises. How's everyone feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Little
How are
gassy.
you? How do you feel, Watto?
Eh?
Yeah,
Chicken fingers were good.
that's good. How was the cranch?
Great, as always. It's the king of condiments.
Do you mind if I go get? Do you mind if I go get something? I'll come right back.
Yeah, go get it.
All right, I'll be back in just 1 second.
Watto, I left my freezer open overnight, Watto.
Oh no.
So my fridge broke and it is not currently working. We had to unplug it and let it sit for an hour or for 24 hours. So I had to move all my stuff into the basement, Watto.
You have a
Isn't that-
basement?
I live in a house, yeah.
What do you moved all of your stuff into the basement? What do you mean?
Everything from my fridge and freezer got moved into the basement refrigerator. Took like 10 trips to get it all down there.
When you say move all my stuff into the basement, that makes
All
people
my
think,
food.
oh no, he had to carry all his furniture into the basement.
Yeah.
What you were saying was, no, I had to bring my popsicles downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you had to walk a pork loin.
I'm just trying to
Down
catch you
to
up
the
on my
basement.
life. We don't catch up except for this thing. I just
Yeah,
figured
we
you wanted
only
your
catch
money.
up.
No, it's fine. George, what did you go get?
I went and got a salmon croquette.
Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
A salmon croquette.
You just had one on the already?
I'm on George. I'll say this. You're not known as being an adventurous eater. I'm shocked you
No.
eat a salmon croquette.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Mr. Chili is suddenly tiptoeing into salmon croquettes.
It's Shmi Skywalker's famous salmon croquettes.
Money changes people, Watto.
This is wild.
This is crazy. This is the second week that salmon has played a large role in this live stream. Watto, you weren't here last week. Oh no, you ordered some salmon on the from what was it, DoorDash?
What week was
Yeah,
Watto?
never showed
No.
up. I had to go to Zucker's Bagels and get some pastrami lox.
Ugh.
Mm.
What do you guys want to do?
We do whatever.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. Let George finish his croquette.
Oh,
Okay.
that's job number one.
Okay. George, how do you make that croquette?
Don't
Where
ask him a question. He's finishing his croquette.
Well, I just want to say,
Hey,
come
come on. Give the man some space to finish.
Watto, it's actually okay. If I didn't want to have people interrupting me while I'm
George, you shouldn't speak until you finish your salmon croquette.
Watto, if I didn't want people coming up and interrupting me while I'm eating, I wouldn't eat at Chili's.
It's true. George, I just got a text from our mutual friend Brian De Palma, who said that you make these croquettes in an interesting way, and I actually want to hear more about it. That's why I brought it up.
Are these homemade croquettes?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to make you full screen, then let us know how you make them.
All right.
Talk us through the process, George.
Take some salmon.
Yes.
Where do you get the salmon? Where's the salmon come from?
The lake?
I'll use canned salmon for it.
Oh, okay.
But you can use fresh, whatever you have handy.
Or you could catch them with your bare hands down by the lake.
Sometimes I'll go to the lake. I'll just catch one with my bare hands.
That's what I'm saying.
Skin it. But you've got salmon meat. You take some salmon meat. Take an egg. Take some Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
And you take a half a sleeve of saltines. Crumble them. The egg is a binding agent. And the saltines just help the salmon go a little bit further, but also provide a little bit of texture. It's sort of like a breading that runs through the croquette. And then you just fry them on the stovetop.
Mm-hmm.
You make little pyramids out of them. You put the pyramids down, and then you flip them side by side. You make sure that each side is nice and browned. Pretty easy, a simple recipe. There are fancier recipes that you'll find in the restaurants, but I find that often a simple method is just as good.
Yeah.
I'm very fascinated by the fact that you have a go-to salmon croquette recipe and make this dish on the regular and just seemingly have some standing by at all times in case you feel like taking a quick salmon croquette break.
I think the thing that I thought was odd was the canned salmon fact.
I mean, there's a lot to unpack here.
What's wrong with that? Do you have any Patrick?
George,
I'm talking to a man right now who currently in his freezer has a bag of frozen sausages.
That's
not true. No, it's not true. It's in his basement now.
In my basement now, George. You missed it.
What happened?
My freezer's broken. All the sausages melted, George.
Wow, that's a hot take.
Well, they didn't melt. They didn't melt. They defrosted.
Yeah, if you're buying sausages that melt when you take them out of the freezer, you've been deceived. Those aren't sausages.
No. Those are ice cubes.
Those are ice cubes. Patrick, have you been fooled into buying frozen water as if it was meat?
Did you buy a link of ice cubes and they were like, yes, this is sausage encasing? And you were like, it looks like a sleeve of ice cubes in a plastic bag.
You're giving him too much credit. I don't think that Patrick asked any questions. I think he accepted their story at face value, gave them their money, and then when he went
said
back,
yes and. He used that asset training. He said, yes and, I'll pay for it.
Listen to me. Today was not a good day. You know what I mean? Like
Who are you? Bizarro Ice Cube? Okay, Patrick is canceled. And George has gone back for another round of croquettes. Folks, it's been quite the week, hasn't it? Learned a lot. We laughed, we loved. Who would have thought that Kevin Smith would come on and talk to us for 2 hours and 40 minutes and seemingly get emotional, overwhelmed at several different points? I mean, I predicted it. I had a feeling it would happen. I drew it on my mood board.
I thought that Amperu joke was funny.
it was very good. We were all a little bit behind you on that. It's hard being a visionary. It doesn't feel good, does it, Patrick?
No.
When you're ahead of everybody else and nobody gets it?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Sometimes it feels great. Not always.
Yeah. What, I don't really have a question.
No,
are you eating a nut? George, are you doing it again?
You made me say the recipe out loud, and that made me hungry for another one. You don't ask someone to recite a recipe for a food they like after they've eaten it. They'll eat it again. See, I got a Baby Yoda.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Mazel tov.
Do you want to show off all the stuff you got this week? Because I feel like you've upgraded the ranch a lot.
Well, you finally sent me my stuff from New York that we have at the theater. Yeah. So it's my lightsaber. And you can see here to the side my old buddy Jar Jar. And there's Annie. And then you see Darth Maul and Watto there. There's my Darth Maul chair. If I ever get upset on the show, I decide that's where I'm going to go sit and sulk. But right now, my little buddy Baby Yoda is right there.
Mm-hmm.
I also got these Star Wars Band-Aids.
Oh, wow. Where'd you get those?
I don't know. I said I wanted some, and then they were here.
Sharpling's asking how much for Patrick to eat a melted sausage. They're already frozen again. They're in another freezer. They've been in another freezer for 12 hours.
Sounds like it's time for you to break another freezer.
How much for you to break another freezer?
If I broke another freezer, I would have to leave this house.
Why?
I can't imagine my landlord would be as forgiving about 2 freezers.
That's where your landlord draws the line?
The landlord is not as forgiving as you are, to borrow a phrase. A lot of people are asking how Vlad was doing. I want to say, Vlad, really? I talked to Vlad this week. This is real. This is very real.
Wait,
Vlad,
you talked to Vlad this week?
I did. Yeah, Watto missed the meeting where I talked to Vlad. I talked to Vlad this week, very briefly. He really appreciates the support. He's very happy that we're playing his music, and he really loves it. He's more of a behind-the-scenes guy, so he probably won't be coming on the show, but he really appreciates it. Yeah, not a face man, necessarily.
But you could always ask him to write special music just for the George Lucas Talk Show. Maybe he'd do that.
If anyone wants to do that, I'm not going to say no. George, will you say no?
I won't say no. If someone's like, I love hearing it.
George, hang on. Watto, will you say no?
Well, now I feel like you caught me in a trap.
Oh, I mean, just give the answer and we'll see if it's a trap.
Well, if I answer in the affirmative, it is implying that I will say the negative eventually. And if I answer saying that I will not say that, the word I have to use to communicate such a thing would be the very word I'm promising I would not say.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Watto, would you say no to people asking Vlad to compose some music for us?
This is still...
I don't think it is. I think you've got the out now. George, what are you doing to Darth Maul over there? Is he talking to Baby Yoda?
Patrick, what are you implying that he's doing to Darth Maul over there?
I'm just confused as to why he's over there. I don't even think he can hear us. Oh boy, George.
Ask me the question again.
Watto, would you say no to people asking Vlad to compose some original music for the George Lucas Talk Show?
No, and now I'm a liar because I just said it. That's my point.
No, you're not. You're a no because you said no, you won't say that. You're not
but
a no.
The promise is I wouldn't say it, and I just did.
Okay.
George hates that.
Okay. I think you could just say, I would not say no to people asking Vlad to compose new music for us. You could say that.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't major in English.
Where did you go to college, Watto? We've never talked about it. No, we've never talked about this.
Patrick, do you want to bring anyone else into the stream? Is there anyone backstage?
There is someone backstage, George. Do you want me to bring them in?
Should we bring a special guest?
Yeah, we got a special guest. Guys, I'm actually going to bring in a special guest. Hang on, George, Watto, hang on one sec. I'm actually going to bring in a special guest right now. I don't know if you guys know about this. Friend of the show, in a way. They've been on a few times. I didn't think we'd ever get them. And especially after a 3-hour stream, I didn't think we would get them. Like, it's crazy that they're joining us now. Please welcome to the stream, Baby Yoda.
Oh, he's cute. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good stuff. Just so we're all clear, we've just passed the Sweet 3.
Let's play some music. Let's play some music.
Let's play some Vlad to celebrate this. We are 9 minutes away from the Magnolia Plus. Not bad. Watto, can you hear me?
My time, it looks like we just hit the street.
Well, I'm just looking at what it says live in the corner up there.
Oh, okay.
Right? What were you looking at, Watto?
Guys, we're gonna play a song by Vlad, and this one it's really appropriate for what we're here for, because this song. Hang on one second, I lost the stream. Oh no! Oh no! What happened?
310 to Yoda is a solid comment.
This song, guys, is called Stars.
Vlad Glushenko?
Vlad Glushenko, I believe is his name.
Vlad Glushenko. Go over there to his Instagram. Tell him you'd like more music about stars, Star Wars, anything that you ask for some requests, because he seems to cover a broad swath of themes. He knows how to do it all.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Absolutely, Watto.
Sometimes it feels good to be Vlad.
George, can I say something, George?
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels good to be Vlad.
You guys, would it be okay if I said something?
Yeah, go ahead, George.
Please, just say it.
Sometimes it feels good to be Vlad.
Guys.
Yeah, Watto, go ahead.
Comfortable. Sometimes it feels good to be Vlad.
Hey, George, can I say something?
Sure.
Sometimes it feels good to be Vlad.
Watto and George, would it be all right if I said something?
You addressed yourself. You said Watto and George.
Sometimes it feels good to be George. I would like to open it up to the people who are doing fan art out there. If anyone wants to do Vlad Glushenko fan art where he says, "I'm not Vlad, I'm just drawn that way." I think that would be a nice thing to see out there.
Yeah.
How
How many pieces do we want? We should say how many we want. At least.
Yes. Vlad is very much a behind-the-scenes guy, so let's all encourage our viewers to do fan art.
Just
they
wait.
imagine he looks like.
But they're saying I'm not Vlad. I'm just drawn that way. It's just a drawing.
Yeah.
He's just drawn there. He's telling you. In fact, the drawing is telling you that it's not the drawing of Vlad. So what you're asking is
drawn that way.
You're asking our audience members to draw anyone other than Vlad and have the focus of that drawing say to us, the person looking upon it, I'm actually not Vlad. I'm just drawing that way.
He should be like composing music on his computer or something like that, so it's drawn like him.
Yeah. Try to disguise so we can't fully see Vlad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And
I understand the confusion. I see how you could mistake me for Vlad, but in fact, I am just drawing it.
And I think we want at least 6 pictures of Vlad. At least.
Yeah, 2 sweet threes.
2 sweet threes. That's all we're asking. It's not much. We're just asking for a little bit.
Gentlemen, we're so close to the Magnolia Plus, it's not even funny.
I know.
Beat Tento Yoda, baby.
Look at Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is holding up really well. With the glare of the attention, the camera, everything.
Yeah.
Cool as a cucumber. Never phased.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like you're stepping on Watto's bit right now.
What do you mean?
I know I've been doing the Baby Yoda thing for like 2 months, at least. Now you come on with your own Baby Yoda. Suddenly, he gets his own camera.
Yeah.
He gets a title card.
Well, it might be. You know what? I wouldn't have been able to do this if people hadn't.
Guys,
I wouldn't have been able to do this if people hadn't forced me to accept a laptop in the mail. I would be using that camera on myself right now.
Oh, poor you.
Oh, baby.
Hang on, guys.
Poor you.
Gethard wants to know how much he's got to pay for us to watch the second half of Tootsie right now.
Gethard, I don't think you have the funds for it. Watto?
Yeah, this is a Watto question. This is not. I don't know.
No, it's a hard no for me. I feel like this week the energy of the after show is properly calm, cool, and collected. We're not trying to knock anybody's socks off. This is just a proper hang. We got our salmon croquettes. We got our Baby Yoda. Watto, what are you chomping on? You're chomping on your Pop-Tart cereal?
Oh, strawberry Pop-Tarts. Those, yeah, the best kind.
It's great. Every time I ate the Pop-Tart, I would say, I wish I was eating a tiny handful of these. I will respond to Gethard's question with a question. How much would it cost for us to watch the second half of Tootsie right now? I don't know. How much does Space Force pay per episode? We're asking full episode rate.
One episode.
He's in like what, 4, 5?
At least. You gotta show a pay stub
What's
and
your
then
deal?
transfer that exact amount of money, pre-taxes, pre-commissions.
What did your reps get for you for that? What were your reps able to pull off?
We're not talking about how much you netted, what your take home was.
Yeah.
We're asking what was your quote per episode on Space Force.
And I think also he should keep in mind that the money's not just going to us; it's going to his employees at Planet Scum.
Absolutely,
that's right.
So he's helping to pay his employees.
Oh,
I don't know. It's just,
Jersey Dave, 2 babies.
2 babies.
2 babies, Dave.
And you can't even pay 1 Space Force
for 2 babies.
For 2 babies, 1 Space Force.
1 Space Force, 2 babies.
That's all we need.
Jersey Dave had twins. For all we know, they might be a new hope for the galaxy.
They could be a dyad. Look at this.
A dyad.
Look at this answer. Look at this answer.
Unbelievable.
I think you could look it up if you wanted.
Chris Gethard's scathing review of his own quote from Space Force. Unmemorable. when they take out bus stop ads for Chris Gethard's quote for 1 episode of Space Force, it is targeted with this scathing review.
Hey, George.
Unmemorable. Yeah.
George, I actually have a guest I'm going to bring in really quick. Is that okay with you guys?
Absolutely.
Listen, it was my bad. I was just trying to make you laugh by saying second half of Tootsie. I have no desire for you guys to watch second half of Tootsie.
Are you sure? Because
fully get the horns, baby.
Classic shirtless Gethard. Classic.
But also, look at this. Look what's already our crack team has already prepared. Oh, we can't see it, but up in the corner it says "Now watching Tootsie." It's already there.
Just start when they get to the farmhouse, you know.
Edward Kimberly.
Don't spoil the whole thing.
He's Edward Kimberly. That's what they should have called the movie, not Tootsie. Edward Kimberly.
You don't think that would have given some things away?
This is classic.
My name's Edward Kimberly.
This is classic Gethard trying to get Al Roker come on the show video. Like
I was going to say, this is a classic Christmas morning challenge.
It was Christmas Eve.
Sandwich.
I mean, are we really going to have over the difference?
Ooh.
I got the day right. That's a decent pull.
Hey, Gethard, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
I told you Gethard, and I'm sorry about that.
That's
Thank you. For Space Force, did you audition?
No.
Offer only.
I got a call at 8:30 that was like, "Can you get to JFK by 11?" And I said, "Probably not." And then I did.
You were drafted into the Space Force. Offer only.
Now with George, I have to say, I guess I never thought about that, but I guess I have traveled to the stars in a way. I guess that does connect us in a way.
I mean, Space Force. What is Star Wars about if not Space Force?
Mm-hmm.
We make a big deal out of it. But your character is you're like a low status character in some ways, right? Your guy's like one of the underlings. You're like an Ugnaught.
Yeah, I would say I am very close to an Ugnaught.
The closest thing perhaps to an Ugnaught on that show.
I can only see the chat comments that Patrick's highlighting, and I can already sense that I've set myself up for a world of pain.
This is the new Hollywood Gethard right here. That's what
offer. It's the only job I've ever gotten offer only.
That's all it takes to be offer only. It only needs to happen once for you to then turn off the pipeline of auditions and say, This is a one-way street. Send the offers to me, and I will tell you yes or no.
Send them straight.
Now,
Straight off.
outside of these Tootsie Bits and offer-only bits, can I just say,
yes,
I think tonight was a miraculous victory, and it was beautiful to watch. I can't believe Kevin Smith stayed as long as he did, and that he was.
And he says he'll come back.
He was. So kudos to everyone involved, because it was great.
He also said he'll come back whenever we ask.
We also got what I consider to be the great victory of the show is when someone tries to leave and then gets distracted and stays for like another 30 minutes. That's the beautiful one, where they try to leave and then they get hoodwinked.
Yes, when you can mess with the attention span of someone who's publicly one of the world's biggest potheads at this point, it's very doable. All right.
He doesn't want that getting out.
Won't talk about that on the Twitch.
Wait, is that true?
I don't know. I know they wouldn't let me. I know they wouldn't let me piss in the woods on camera. I had to say that I was just pouring a cup out of an Chili's cup. I had to say, "Here's a Chili's cup. Who knows what's in it?" And I could pour it out into the woods.
Wasn't Gethard on the chat during that? Wasn't he on the stream?
He was trying to fix his printer.
Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Sharpling says he just looked up your quote through SAG, and it's 110 grand an F top of show single white trailer.
Top of show.
I think I had 4 episodes. So yes, I made close to $500,000 for playing Eddie on Space Force. It's close to $500,000.
We should get. You know what we should get? Everybody send Chris Gethard. Is Charles Fleischer on Cameo? We should get them saying Eddie as Roger Rabbit. Is Charles Fleischer on?
I'll look. Hang on. I don't think he is.
All right, I gotta.
Gethard, thank you so much. Gethard, thank you so much for stopping by.
Gethard. Thank you, Gethard. Thank you, Gethard.
Oh, wait, Gethard, wait. I got big news. For everybody.
Oh no! What? Did Ennio Morricone die again?
It's only $50.
But $4.99 to chat? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Chatting is ephemeral, but a request lasts forever.
Well, let's watch one.
Okay.
Hey, can I talk to Mick, please? Yes, my name is Charles Fleischer.
Oh no!
And I'd like to.
Oh no!
Speak with Mick, please.
No, I guess we're not watching anymore. They make you sign in. They make you sign in.
Make you sign in. But you can send cameos to people, though, right?
Yeah.
This is the worst thing we've ever asked for people to give money to. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Don't everybody send $50 to Cameo to have Charles Fleischer go, "Hey, Eddie!"
We'll try to get. You know what? This week.
We pointedly, this is not what we do here. When we raise money, it's for the good cause. It's not for frivolous things.
We'll see if we can get Charles to give that message another way.
Maybe we'll get Charles to do it on a charity stream.
Maybe. Or a regular stream. Who knows?
Wouldn't that be great if we could get Charles to come on the stream and surprise Gethard and say, "Hey, Eddie!"
Yeah.
Oh, please. Right?
I would watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit with Gethard as the Valiant character. Maybe not Eddie specifically,
Eddie
but
Valiant? You call him the Valiant character?
Is that I'm saying but I'm saying if they were to make a sequel, I would say the stand-in for the Eddie Valiant.
Well, the last time I pitched my idea for a sequel, Watto got pretty hot and bothered about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Wow. It means business.
Wow.
Any news on the Momi seats?
Still not open.
What does that mean?
No, they're ready to go. It's not open.
When can we go inside?
They're going to let us know as soon as we can go inside.
But when? Well, I guess what I'm asking is, when will the plague be over? Do you have that information, Patrick?
I don't have that. Do you want me to email the museum now and ask them?
Can you look it up? Can you just look it up quick?
Google when will the plague be over? Baby Yoda, have you heard? Baby Yoda, have you heard when the plague will be over? Here we go. Oh, this is a fun new feature. We'll just ask questions. Okay. Any answers?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, the bubonic plague is still around. That's helpful. Will
the George Google Us talk show.
Wait a second, Patrick. I think someone is trying to get into the chat right now.
Oh, hang on. What, Watto, George? Hang on one sec. I'm actually going to bring in another guest. Is that okay?
Yeah,
I know we're getting
a
little full on cameras, but I'm going to bring someone else in. Hang on one second.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God!
Oh, no.
It's the original Baby Yoda.
Oh
my God! Look at how much more valid he looks because the bit has been established many weeks in advance.
We've got one.
That's perfect.
But hang on. You guys got excited because we had one.
Oh, wait. What's that blue screen work? What's that blue screen?
Hang on. You guys got excited from Amelia Shefke. There's a second one.
Perfect.
And look what's on the computer. Copyright-free music.
Wow.
Good stuff.
That first one was from Matt Landry, at Landry Matt on Twitter.
Oh,
this is exciting. This is exciting that we have two.
I know, and one of them just feels like a lot more established. Like we really know him, you know?
Yeah. Now what?
Like, I'm like, this guy. They put in the legwork. He's not just popping up like some sort of friend cash-in.
Yeah. Are they now? I know they're both like your friends and everything, but are they the same company?
No, only one of these. Only one of these is my friend. Only one of these is my friend. One of these guys I don't know from Adam.
Yes. Did they come from the same company though?
Yes, I believe they're both the same model produced by Mattel. But one of these guys I don't know from Adam.
Show off those. You got a more movable camera. I think my Baby Yoda is in a stationary shot. Show off those legs. Show off those little tootsies. Let's see those feet. Ah!
Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Oh, we lost George.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh!
Wow!
That was horrifying. Who knew that little Baby Yoda, instead of feet, just has this weird sack of flour under there?
What do they call that in a toy, Watto? I feel like you'll know this. I feel like I've heard you talk about this. Like how Zurg's body is just one pyramid at the bottom. What do they call that? This is real. This is a real question.
I don't know. I'll tell you the thing I really didn't like about that. I actually I could grow to love the base of it like that. It's those tags.
Yeah. The mound? People are saying it's called the mound.
The mound?
I feel like what you're talking about when a character doesn't have legs established and there's just a plastic mask, but I feel like that's specific to hard plastic action figures and not plush toys. It tends to be either called like a chess piece or a traffic toy.
What's clear?
But those are like casual terms, obviously.
If this were Stinky the Hut or something like that, the lack of legs would not be it would just be a feature, not a bug. What's shocking to me about this Baby Yoda is that they put so much effort into the top half, and then at a certain point they're like, you know what would save us a lot of money is if we just didn't finish this guy, and no one's going to care because the top part's so cute. We'll just keep him in the little basket, and we'll just have a little sack of flour under there.
Sharpling really wants me to show at least show you my refrozen sausages.
Yes, show your refrozen sausages, and give us a hot
in honor of the bratwurst Nazis.
Yeah, show some Bratzies.
Show some Bratzies.
Destroy a couple of those Bratzies.
Stomp on them, if you will.
Yeah, because if they're truly Bratzes, they deserve to be destroyed. Oh,
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're on the Patrick cam.
You're on the move. Well, that's my fridge right now.
No wonder it's broken. You leave the doors open.
Well, I have to leave.
Pretty dumb, Patrick.
What a dumb guy.
I have to leave the door open.
Well, that composer broke in your freezer.
Well, I know. It was open last night, and now it has to refresh. Now I have to go outside.
Wait, your basement is outdoors?
Yeah, I can't get into my basement from my house. I have to go out the front door.
What is this, Red
Where does
State?
this guy live? Skywalker Ranch?
The guy lives in Skywalker Ranch. Look at this. The story of Queens, everybody. Check it out.
This is pretty exciting. 2 baby Yodas and a Patrick who lives in Queens.
Oh my god, this is terrifying, guys. I don't know if there's a light in here. There we go.
Patrick is currently headed for Al Capone's vault.
I mean, this is good that, like, if I die, it's at least on camera, you know?
Not well lit enough to matter, though. Anyone could be dying.
Here we go.
Patrick, how come you didn't wear a mask when you went outside?
Because I just went downstairs.
Oh, you think that the coronavirus doesn't know how to go downstairs like it's a horse or a cow?
I don't even know where the saucers are. Hang on one second. Oh, boy. Wait, these sausages. Look at that.
Ah!
Look at that. It's gross.
Is this your kill room? What is this room?
It's another. We have another apartment in the basement that nobody used. It was. Oh no! My hands are. It's my kill room. Oh no! We have another. There's an apartment in the basement, but this
Oh no!
house was only.
Oh no! Watto, are you there?
Of course I'm here.
This is hard to take, seeing this glimpse into the literal underworld of Patrick Cotnar. This is like something out of American Psycho or Dexter or any of the classics. Portraits.
Did you know that your friend had a kill room?
Whoa. Friend?
Friend? Producer.
As I check your producer, okay? Producer.
Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, more like Patrick Bateman. I've heard the Patrick Cotner, but Patrick Bateman?
Go upstairs.
I've heard
you guys are all getting a real good look into my life.
I've heard of Chasing Amy, but Jason Bateman?
Yeah. Jason
I've
Bateman?
heard
No.
of Jason Bateman,
Not
but
Jason
Justine Bateman?
Anyways, back in the apartment. We're back. Was it worth it?
I thought you were going to eat all the sausages.
No, I'm not going to eat the sausages. They're half frozen.
I thought you promised that you were going to eat a bag full of half-frozen sandwiches.
No, the promise was I would show them.
Being eaten.
No. You want me to die? I'll die if that happens.
That's not the promise. The promise is that you'll eat some half-frozen sausages.
You didn't
For
promise.
nothing less than $1,000 to me personally, I will not do that.
I am very proud, Watto, to announce something. How do you feel, Watto?
I feel okay, and I think I know what you're about to announce.
Well, we are currently 5 seconds away, and by the time I end the sentence, we'll have hit it. We'll hit the Irishman, and we'll be within 60 seconds of what we have been calling the Irishman Plus. And I don't feel like we've pushed ourselves too far. I don't feel like we've delivered our wildest adventures, but I also think we were very upfront this week that we were going to be pretty chill about this after show.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling pretty snoogans.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling pretty?
I go as far as to say, nooch to the nooch, nugga nooch.
Yeah. Patrick, what do you think about all this?
I would say noich, snoogan, noich.
Oh, well, we now are within seconds of having achieved the Irishman Plus, which is the ideal format for a very short show.
And I think, yeah, and as soon as this is done, the stream could end anytime. It could end within 30 seconds. It could end
Watto,
6 hours from now. We don't know.
Not to put you on the spot, Watto.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how strong your recollection would be of the song that we wrote together, or that we didn't write it together, but we commissioned it based on, we gave her a list of things that we wanted it to be about. When we gave Sia the commission to write the song Opportunity for the 2014 feature film, Star Wars, Annie.
Yes.
Do you remember the song, Watto?
No.
You guys.
You know what song I do remember though? What?
I was gonna say
What
another
were you
song
going
from Annie. I was gonna say you could sing another song from Annie if you wanted.
There's a song I remember that feels very topical for this week. Fuck, 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 motherfuck, motherfuck, noise, noise, noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Noise, noise, noise. Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatty, smoking blunt. Who smokes the blunt? We smoke the blunt. Rolling blunts and smoking. $15. And put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, my jungle love.
Watto?
Yeah.
It's been nice seeing you this week.
It's been a lovely Sunday.
Patrick, I know we
George?
said you were just our producer, but you know you were our friend as well.
We lied. We told a little white lie.
We were trying to trick you, to hurt your feelings.
We were being little tricked.
It doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Producers don't have feelings.
No,
We're
you have to
trying remind you. We're trying to remind you to stay professional.
Stay professional.
Don't mix personal with business.
That's a great reminder. I need it sometimes.
You gotta separate the art and the artist. The way that George separates the stained glass foyer from the fact that he was cuckolded by the man who made the stained glass foyer.
Tom.
We don't need to say his name here.
I just said his first name. It could be any Tom.
It's one name too many. And now people are going to think it's the wrong Tom.
Let him think it.
Santa Claus we never see.
Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you. Us. When you're in it's
I'll never join you.
I'll never join you.
Impossible. That's impossible. No.
That's not true.
Stormtrooper.
That's not impossible. I used to bullseye bomb threats with my T-16 back home. They're not much bigger than...
Oh, this a knife? That's not a knife.
I'm
This
big
is a knife.
Excuse me.
Why have the death sentence on 12 systems?
Dog, Indiana.
She
The
talks
mind tricks don't
With
work
them
on me.
Indiana.
I'm not going there. Yeah.
She talks in a street.
Indiana.
Junior.
Annie?
Junior.
Annie.
Junior.
Annie.
Annie?
Jehovah begins with an I.
Annie?
Annie begins with an
Jehovah
A.
begins with an I.
Annie?
Annie.
Jehovah
Annie?
with an I.
Annie?
Annie.
Annie?
Annie.
With an I.
Annie?
My diary's in Berlin.
I should have sent it to the Marx Brothers.
My diary's in Berlin. It's times like these I remember my Charlemagne. May my armies be the birds in the trees and the rocks in the sky. That's close enough. Oh, we named the dog Indiana. Junior.
Annie.
My diary's in Berlin.
Annie.
Annie.
I'll take 8 tit for 600.
Annie?
Well, isn't that special?
Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah.
Jane, you
Sorry.
sluts.
Star Wars, give me those Star Wars. Go those spooky Star Wars.
Mr.
Swing.
Sorry.
Swing. Sorry.
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 Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And may the force be with you. always.